This is the in-depth weather outlook for Sunday, March 26th. We have a risk for severe weather today, a risk for severe weather on Thursday, and a risk for severe weather on Tuesday. A very active period beginning in the southern and central plains for severe weather season, so a lot to talk about today. As we take a look at our current watch and warning map, we do have a few dense fog advisories over portions of the U.S. and a red flag warning over portions of West Texas and portions of New Mexico. Other than that, it's relatively quiet. Now for today, we do have a moderate risk for severe thunderstorms over portions of extreme northeastern Texas and southern and central Oklahoma. I'll get to that in a little bit. For day 2, that risk shifts into more of the Mississippi River Valley, into Tennessee and those areas. And as we go into Tuesday, the severe weather threat is maximized in the West Texas area and portions like Abilene, Sweetwater, and those areas. Could see some very large hail from those storms. And for mainly day 4 on Wednesday or Thursday, we have a very large standard slight risk for severe weather for pretty much all of north central Texas and all of Arkansas and some portions of Louisiana. And that risk shifts into Mississippi and adjacent states. As we take a look for our total accumulated precipitation, this is valid as of today into the end of this forecast period. We do have heavy rain amounts. A heavy rain event is possible in our area, around 6 to isolated 12 inches for north central Texas. Lower amounts can be found elsewhere. Now this is for you model fans. This is our GFS model. You can see the surface low is reciting over portions of the Texas and Oklahoma Panhandle, once again bringing the potential for severe weather. This is valid as of 1 o'clock today. High is expected in the high 70s in some areas, even some areas reaching 80s in the low 80s. This is our most likely time for severe weather. Portions of western portions of Oklahoma, including Wichita Falls, expect severe weather for 4 to 7 p.m. Portions of the Oklahoma City metro area and areas east of that, may even include our area, expect storm development from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So an active day for severe weather. So I want to take a look at this in depth more. I'll do this for our areas of severe weather for later outlooks. But I want to get through today first. So this is, you can see our low-level jet. Wind is pretty strong in the Texas and Oklahoma borders, around 45 to 50 knots in some areas, which is more than favorable for severe weather. Some bulk shear in the area. Maximized areas in southern Oklahoma, that's very conducive for severe weather, including very large hail and tornadoes. Our surface-based cape, you can see that in some of our areas we have areas exceeding 2,000 joules per kilogram. That's in yellow and orange areas, which means that we could see some severe weather. And here's the Energy Helicity Index. You can see that southern Oklahoma and portions of extreme northeastern Texas is under the gun for some significant severe weather. I want to take a look at a forecast sounding. This is valid today. As you can see, the effective layer STP, the significant tornado parameter. You can see that's peaking out near 4.5 in extreme northeastern Texas to southern Oklahoma. You can see there's good directional shear, veering of the winds with altitude, and just the overall dry levels in the area. That means we could see we could see some potential for significant severe weather, and the possible hazard type is listed as that they could be dealing with a possible significant tornado risk. They're already dealing with a significant hail threat, but they could be dealing with a possible strong tornado risk, so we'll have to watch that very carefully. In our area, now for our area, storms should struggle to develop in our area because we have a stronger cap in place. But for storms that develop, they do have that potential to become severe, and once they go up, they have potential to become severe, but not as severe as the moderate risk area. This is as of 1 o'clock on Wednesday, showing that we do have potential for heavy rain, even for strong to severe storms, as I mentioned earlier. This is for Sunday, April 2nd. A widespread rain event is anticipated over pretty much all of Texas. We will see some widespread rain even in Oklahoma. As you can see, a most likely risk for severe thunderstorms will emerge for Sunday, April 2nd, so that's next week. Too early to give any details on that matter. And for Friday, April 7th, basically towards the end of this forecast period, we do have to mention that threat for showers and thunderstorms in our location, in our area for north central Texas. A low-level jet is exceeding 1,000 millibars over portions of central Missouri. So just some general storm safety tips, even for our friends in Oklahoma, even for our friends in extreme northeastern Texas. So for tornado safety, if a tornado warning is issued for our location or for your area, just move to an interior room on the lowest level of your home. Closets or bathroom are good. If you have a basement or a storm shelter, please get in that, as that's most beneficial. Leave mobile homes to find a more substantial building. Mobile homes are most substantial to tornadoes, as they are easily lofted in the air. Never stop under bridges and overpasses. They offer no shelter from tornadoes. Actually, the winds in those can actually increase. But for severe thunderstorm safety, stay away from doors and windows. Seek a strong, sturdy building, and never stop under bridges and overpasses to protect yourself from damaging winds or hail. We are now in the beginning stages of severe weather season, so I hope you take these tips into action. This has been the In-Depth Weather Outlook. Thank you for watching, and have a great day, everyone.